Welcome, y'all. A little update on my F22 A1 build. I'm in the disassembly stage. As you can tell, I've gotten a lot of progress done in the last couple of hours, or within the last hour or two. I don't know what time it is. Got everything down to damn near almost to the block yet. Working on getting this head off because I need it so I can put it on Project Nightmare, because its valves are about gone. Just got done pulling got the intake off, thermostat and valve cover, timing cover, distributor, heater hoses. Got the cam out, the rocker assembly. I'm working on trying to get this head off, but damn, them bolts are on there. I ain't gonna be able to do it myself, because I need someone to help hold this engine stand, because this sumbitch is just moving. But since this came out of my derby car, I was expecting it to be a little more, baked or in bad shape. Yeah, you can't even see that. But actually, it's in pretty damn good shape. Surprised me. Everything, it's oily. But we'll look at here in the valves. How well you can see that. They don't look too bad. Of course, there's going to be some carbon buildup because this thing had a straight header on it, which is actually right there. You see part of it. Had a header coming out of the hood. But yeah. It's actually not too bad. There's a little bit of carbon buildup on the valves. Not too bad. I was expecting that. But the big surprise is on the intake side. Let me get this thing around here. After I got this intake off, I don't know about you, but that's pretty clean. The valves look pretty good. As far as the intake, it's pretty nice looking. The valves don't look bad at all. Not like outrageously gummed up or carboned up or anything. It looks like it had a fairly different gasket on it. You got Coolidge passage. Don't look too bad. Then we got up here to the cam to check out the bearings. I won't be able to see it too well, but they're in really good shape. Other than this one is just a little bit scorn, as you can see right there. It's a little scored, but not too bad. You got that one perfectly smooth. Another one that's pretty smooth, other than got the oil in it. Really nice. And this one here was a little scored, as you can see right there. But it's not too bad. And that one's good. Valve seals weren't too bad. Engine still ran when I pulled it from the car. Ran good. See, this one here had a little bit of oil on the plug, so this stupid seal thing is starting to. Yeah, that one's doing it too. Leak just a little bit. If I can get down in there, I can actually see the piston just a bit. Pistons don't look too bad. They look pretty clean. That one's fucking clean. This engine did have a little bit of a mess in it because the distributor cap was bad. I never got around to replacing it because I really didn't give a shit. I wasn't expecting this engine to last through 2 derbies. But damn thing's a trooper. And I did not take it easy on this engine. I was giving her shit through both derbies. I've got the videos up if you just go ahead and look at the other videos I've got. they're on there. You can hear this sumbitch screaming. Loudest car at both derbies. Loud sumbitch. Go here. The rockers all look good. And we got the cam. It's a A1 cam. The bearings all look good. I have a little trouble seeing it. This is the one that had a little bit of scoring. Yeah, that one right there. You see it a little bit, but it's not too bad. The rest of the cam looks pretty damn good. And you got this other bearing that was a little scoring. But not too bad. It feels alright. That feels good. I mean, I don't really feel anything on the cam. I haven't looked at the other side of the rockers yet. So I imagine it's those two spots are probably scoring a little bit, just like the just like this crank is, or this head is, just a little bit. You can't really get into it too well. Shitty ass camera. There you go. Yeah, you can see it just a little bit. See, perfectly smooth. Little scorn, not too bad. I mean, you can probably hear that. It's got some gouges in it, but I mean, they're not extremely deep. So that one's smooth. That one's smooth. That one's got a little bit of scorn in it. Yeah, you can see it just a little bit. Not too bad. And that one's perfectly smooth. I'm going to try to get this head off. Within the next day or two, it's going to go to the machine shop. So I'll take the thermostat housing thingy-mabobber off. Other than that, it's pretty well stripped. I got a sensor that needs to come off. The temp sensor. But yeah. It's actually in pretty good shape. Surprised me. For an engine that supposedly has like 230,000 miles on it, it's actually in pretty good shape. Had a recent oil change done before I got the car. Looks like it's had head work, because it looks like it's been machined. I see some score marks where it's been machined. Real nice honing. You can't really see it too well. There's the transmission, 5-speed transmission. Sitting down there, and the clutch. The clutch is actually still good shape too. Surprisingly. It's a little banged up, but I mean, it still grabbed good. You can see it. And on the flywheel's still good. I'll get it resurfaced and reuse it. Of course, I'm going to get a new clutch and pressure plate, throw-out bearing, all that other crap. Duh. But it's actually still good. Car still ran and drove just fine. Still sound as healthy as ever. Now we got all the 5-speed swap parts. Got all the pedals and brackets and the ECU. All the mounts, the half shaft, or the jack shaft, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, stupid shaft. You can see it back there. That goes there. Intermediate shaft, that's what it is. We got more. Got the shifter assembly. It's buried in there. Yeah, you can see the handle. All the nuts and bolts for the 5-speed. There's all the wiring that came out of it. And it's got a custom engine harness I made. I'm going to end up taking probably reusing that engine harness for a Project Nightmare. Just go ahead and start extending wires on it, so when I go to do the swap, or whenever I go do the wire tuck on it, it's already done. All I gotta do is tap into the old stuff. Got all the engine mounts. As you can tell, they're shot. That was the driver's side mount. It's shot. They got the back mount was still good. The dog bone is blown on the bottom, or on the big side of it. It's shot. The transmission mount is actually, looks like it might be alright. It's a little banged up, as you can see. But it looks kind of alright, but I'm going to go ahead and, I gotta switch it out anyway. I'm gonna have to make a new mount for the transmission anyway to go on my car, because Project Nightmare is automatic. I fucking hate the automatic. It's junk. Look at that. All this goodie. Good distributor. Another valve cover I can modify. which I am in the works of building a new valve cover just for this engine. That's going to have a nice little window cut out on the other side of it. Because I like the clear valve covers on the old Chevys, the small block Chevys. And since no one's seen a clear valve cover in decades, I figured I'd make one, especially since no one's made one for Honda yet. Got the intake. It's the A1 intake. I'm either going to find the H23 or the A6 intake. But that's for another day. Then we got the plugs. Plugs are all black. Of course, I didn't expect the plugs to look pretty because they're shitty ass all lights out of the Project Nightmare. This engine needed plugs, so I just used the old ones out Nightmare. Because he's got NGKs in him now. But those are the plugs that are in it when I bought Nightmare. But, oh shit. We're past 11 minutes. Alright. I'm gonna quit babbling on. I'm gonna get back to work on this thing and get it ready for the machine shop. So, there you have it. Later.